For the Indian chicken curry, you will need 2 pounds, about 6 thighs, or a little less than 1 kilo, of large, chunked, skinless dark meat or thighs.
For the vegetables, I'm going to use about a tablespoon of chopped garlic and ginger for the aromatics, chopped green chili,
Optional depending on your spice tolerance.
4 medium-sized potatoes, about 300 grams, 1 whole large onion, about 340 grams, 4 Roma tomatoes, and a cup of peas. And here are some spices, which include some curry leaf, some star anise, cardamom, some cloves, and cinnamon sticks.
In the chopped chicken bowl,
Add 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of coriander, 1 teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, a 1/4 teaspoon of mace, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves, a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and half to 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, depending on your heat preference, half a cup of yogurt,
which acts as a meat tenderizer, and a tablespoon of the garlic ginger mix. Mix the chicken, yogurt, and spices and allow to marinate for a few hours and preferably overnight. Now, let's get frying. In a thick bottom saucepan, preheat 2 to 3 tablespoons of cooking oil.
So I'm going to add my ginger and garlic and all my onions. My chili, and my spices.
Here we are roasting the spices to emit their flavors and aromas.
Teaspoon of turmeric, teaspoon of coriander, teaspoon of cumin.
Sauté the onions until translucent. This allows the onions to caramelize and sweetens the curry.
I'm going to add the potatoes so that the potatoes can actually cook while there is oil in the pot.
Sauté the potatoes until 50% cooked. This will take about 10 minutes. You may need to add additional oil.
I'm going to add the chicken.
Allow this to cook for about 5 minutes until the exterior of the chicken looks cooked. While the chicken is cooking, let's work on the tomatoes.
In the bowl that marinated my chicken, I'm going to add the tomatoes and blend it slightly, and that just speeds up the process of putting it into a nice thick sauce. So until it looks like that. Here, going to be adding the tomato.
It may appear that there is insufficient liquid for the curry, but the liquid is going to be coming from the tomatoes as well as from the yogurt when the yogurt starts to heat up.
I like putting a little bit of water in the marinating bowl to get all the spices that are left over, get that all into the water. And then just add that in. Allow this to simmer for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, add the peas.
Notice the amount of sauce that resulted from the tomatoes and the yogurt now.
Gently stir. And at this point, you can actually switch off the stove and allow curry to continue to cook
For another 5 minutes.
But it's also a good idea to taste the curry sauce to see if it needs any additional salt or chili powder.
This is perfect.
More recipes can be found on sammywongskitchen.com or social media. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks!